Okay. 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 Hey. We about to rap a day. I don't know. I'm not about to rap. I just had to restart that live. I hope nobody left or anything. I did restart that live because I was on normal latency, and that's how I was on the last live stream, and I was getting y'all's comments really late. This song's good. This is a good song. But I was starting late, so I wanted to make sure that it was on at least low latency. I didn't do ultra low, but I wanted to keep some type of something. I want you to see the belt. It's cute. As you know, I don't have to repeat myself, but I guess I do. You know, sometimes. Let me turn this music down. I am my own social media manager. Go follow me on Instagram at Put with Leanne, the name of the channel. Also, what's this? Oh, whatever. It's just a new mic or whatever. It's just, yeah. It was nothing. Don't I just sound better? Wait, can you hear me? Can I hear myself? Hello? Can I hear yeah, I can hear myself, but it's just like really low. Sorry, let me not get close to the mic. But it's just really low. Today we're gonna talk about we're gonna talk about James Charles. Let me put it on my social media. Make sure to go like it and all that jazz to let me know that you're here. But it's just like, we talked about James Charles not yesterday. We talked about James Charles last week. And it's just like, my gamer. Again. Like, you couldn't. Like, so many people. Like, I think 3 more people came out since last Monday. And so we're gonna look up everything. We're gonna get all of the facts going. Let me put this on my Snapchat, because a lot of my followers are also on Snapchat, and that is how we get it out there, man. But do I sound good? Do I sound like I have it together? I hope I sounded like I have it together. Because last week, I as soon, like, y'all don't even understand. As soon as I heard what I sounded like in the last live stream, I was like, nah, man. If I'm gonna do live streams twice a week, nah, man. I gotta buy a new mic. And look, I guess I need a new chair too, now that I'm seeing this. It was my parents' old office chair. Ooh, cover it. Oh, it's on the, what side is it on? It's on the side. Oh, let me cover it. But yeah, did you see my thumbnail? I made that in like 10 minutes. Yeah. I'm not using a nice picture of Charles. Sorry, not happening. Actually, sorry, let me take that back. Snatch your name. James Dickinson. That's his name, right? Let's get all the facts going. This is white privilege. Sorry, I had to say it. I really tried to like, you know, keep it to a minimum, keep my comments to a minimum and stuff like that, and have it fair, but no. James, his middle name is Charles. James Charles Dickinson is an American internet personality, beauty YouTuber, and makeup artist. While working as a local makeup artist in his hometown of Bethlehem, New York, he launched his self-titled YouTube channel posting makeup tutorials. And he was the first cover guy. Let's look at this. Let me zoom in real quick, 'cause I don't think y'all can see this. I'm zooming all the way in so y'all can really see what I'm about to see. Okay, ready? What does that say right there? What does it say? Like, I want you to read it. I want you to say it out loud to yourself. Age, 21 years. So, okay. Like, I just wanted to make sure that you got that part of it going. The gamer's 21 years. 21 years old. He is 21 years old. Sorry, I can't speak. So why are these allegations continuing to come up? He's had 3 in the last week. And okay, let me give you an explanation. I'm just talking as if y'all know what's going on. So in the past 6 months, I think that there has been 4 or 5 allegations on James Charles Dickinson of harassment, sexting children, and he's recently come out with an apology video, an accountability video, and I'm tired of these little accountability videos. So yes, it's really sad. So we're gonna watch the apology video, but the one that I know the most of is that he contacted a 16-year-old online to ask for their Snapchat, for his Snapchat, right? So they get their Snapchat and they're sending pictures, unsolicited pictures, I think that's the correct word, nudes, to each other. James Charles finally finds out that the guy is 16, and then he ends up blocking him and getting rid of the situation then. The thing is, though, that's a entirely different problem on itself. That is a crime in itself. On top of that, why are you contacting your fans for a relationship? Like, why are you contacting your fans? There is a power, like I talked about last week, there is a power dynamic. Why do you feel the need to be like, yeah, I'm gonna talk to them? And then in his apology, I've already watched it through H3 podcast, because I really like their podcast, and I've watched it through like other people as well, but I wanted to have my own comments on it. He tries to lie and say that he has never been attracted to younger people, to children, but it's a lie, because he said it several times before that he's like, I like dating people like right on the age, just barely an adult, like 18, 19. And I'll show the clip, so it's not like I'm just saying it. Like, this is a real clip that he said. He's like, I like dating kids, sorry. He didn't say kids, but he was like, I like dating people that are 18 or 19, people that are like in high school or senior in college. Nope, sorry. I like dating people a senior in high school or just getting into college. And I'm like, yo, gamer, come on. That's a child. Like, what do you mean? Why are you risking it like that? And like, I need to actually look at the pictures of these kids and see like what they look like, because I have heard so many times from other YouTubers that they look like kids. Like, when you look at a teenager, you're like, yeah, that's a child. Like, I can tell. So like, he's now being like, I'm gonna ask for verification from now on. I'm not going to just take their word for it. I'm gonna ask for verification. I feel like if you have to ask for verification, they're too young. No? Like, I feel like if you really need to be like, okay, like, I need your, he's like, I need your birth certificate. I need your ID, all this stuff. Like, they're too young, no? And also, why are you going after fans? That is so weird. Like I said last time, if Chris Evans were to be like, hey, Alea, do you want to date me? I'd be like, yes, but why? Like, you know, I'd be like, yes, but however, comma, I am a fan. I'm 20. You're 40. We are not on the same level in any way. You know? There was one allegation back in 2019, which is a whole nother thing. Because this isn't a one-time thing, as I've said. This has started back in 2019 when Tati and Tati wasn't the first one, but when Tati mentioned it in her No More Lies. No, not No More Lies. I think it was like Bye Sister. I think that was the name of her video. But she mentioned James Charles with this whole like harassment situation where he would be like this. And so you would think that he would learn from that. You would think that he would be like, okay, I got caught. Now I know what to do from now on. The thing is, he got caught. He lost like 5 million subscribers. And then he came out with the video No More Lies, and he got like 10 million. He got like 10 million subscribers. He went way up. So my question is, when you were down bad in 2019, how do you not learn from it and be like, okay, let me not do this anymore. Let me learn from that situation. I got out of it once, which I shouldn't have, but your privilege allowed you to. Your white privilege allowed you to, because like I said, imagine if it was Caleb City. Imagine if it was Marcus Brownlee. He would have been done. If somebody found anything on those black men, done. Their careers are over. But he was able to propel from 2019. So why is there more allegations from then? Like, I don't get it. It's obviously a problem, and it's obviously a crime if he continues to send nudes and ask for nudes from these kids. And then he would also to these straight men, like, harassment. Like, it's honestly harassment, and people would not see it as this, because with men, they have like the pride of like, okay, I'm not gonna, when I'm in an uncomfortable situation, I'm not gonna call it out. I'm just gonna be like, oh, it's a joke, it's whatever. But you can obviously tell they're uncomfortable. Like, it's like, you know, and like James would try to turn straight men gay, and he would say, I'm attracted to straight men. And there was a video of him and Jeff, which I already have a problem with Jeff, because he's in the situation with David Dobrik, which David Dobrik, just because James Charles is going through what he's going through, we did not forget what you've done. We did not forget that situation. That is, right now, you're on the same level. Don't even try it. Don't even try to come back, nothing. And that's another thing with Shane Dawson. Shane Dawson, we didn't forget what you did. Don't try to come back. We see you trying to peep through with his boyfriend's, I forgot his name, his boyfriend's podcast. We see you and you're not back. Sorry, not sorry. But Jeff is with the Blog Squad, and there was a video back, I think in 2018 or something, where with Jeff, he's straight, and James Charles was on a video, and James in the entire video was like flirting with Jeff, and Jeff would be like, haha, no, haha, no, man, like, no, don't. You know, and it's just like, that's harassment, like, stop. And obviously, and like, with the things that we know that's in the public, imagine the things that we don't know that he's done. Like, they're just saying like, oh, he just sent nudes back and forth. But how do we know that there hasn't been relations? You know what I mean? But with him and a child. We gave him that one chance when he was 19. He's 21 now. 18, 19, 20, 21. That's 3 years, bro. Come on. You're an adult. Like, I'm about to turn 21 in June. Like, people know better. Like, you know better not to go after somebody that's 16. They don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? Like a 16-year-old is gonna lie. Yeah, look, sure, they lied about their age. They're 16. They want to talk to James Charles, so they're not going to tell you their true age. They want to just, oh my gosh, I'm talking to James Charles. Oh my gosh, I'm a fan of his. I'm not a celebrity. I'm not on the same level as him. Oh my gosh. Like, it's just not right. And it's just not fair to these kids. It's not fair to whoever else is in this situation. It's just not. We're going to look up, the Snapchat DMs. Here's some. When was this? April 2nd? Yeah, this is, yeah. Teen said beauty YouTuber James Charles sent them sexual messages. Here's how the explosive sexting scandal unfolded. Beauty YouTuber James Charles apologized Thursday to his 27.20. I'm sorry. I need to zoom in. I'm so blind. It's not okay anymore. 25.7 million subscribers. Yo, I want 25.7 million subscribers. Come to me. I'm unproblematic. Like, Charles, who is 21, said he had exchanged sexual messages with a boy who said who's what boys who say they're under 18. Wait, I want to look. Can I click on this? Okay. Before his apology, accusations against Charles were widely shared and debated online. Hold on a second. Yeah, here's the apology video, which apparently is like the quietest thing on planet Earth. I'm so sorry. I wanted to see if there's any DMs. Yo, just no. This is sad. This is just sad. He has so many fans. See, this is the 2019 situation. I don't want to read all of this. What is this? Text sent between Jeffree Star and James Charles that Charles addressed in his video, No More Lies. Okay, no. Bye. We don't want no more lies. We want today. What is this? Who is this? Hey, daddy. The artist makeup god. What's good? He's calling you a god. Oh, love that. Oh, love that. Ha ha ha. Hi, not much. Just woke up. What about you? Same, just getting ready to go on a few trips. What brings you to my DMs? Ooh, where are you traveling to? LMAO, you're hot. Many trips, Spain, Eureka, Egypt, I don't know what that one is, and Africa. And appreciate that, my guy. I'm straight as could be. Like, there. Oh my gosh, why is it so early in the morning too? It says at 5 a.m. That's so crazy. There's so many of them. There's so many. I really want to pull up the clip of the H3 podcast when I don't want to quote him. I want him to say it himself, of Ethan saying some things that James Charles did, and it was just not okay. It was completely not okay. But let's just get into the I am sweating, y'all. It's really hot. Let's get into the apology video, and I'll make my comments from there, because honestly I have a lot of comments on it. James. Oh, not this account. Hold on. James. Okay, there it is. James Charlize. Oh, he lost 0.1 subscribers. Oh, you know, Gamer loses 4 million subscribers because he promoted the wrong gummies. But if there's allegations of a crime and then he admits to the crime, wait till the video. He admits to the crime. 0.1 lost. Oh, not that many dislikes. You'll see. But I also have a conspiracy for that as well. So let me. Oh my gosh, this is really low. Let me Oh, finally the dislikes are something, but not really. I'm gonna pause the music here. Oh my gosh, it is really low. I thought they were like lying. Oh my gosh.
A very important video about a very important topic.
Can you hear it?
Know, about 2 years ago now.
Let me put CC's on. Sorry. Let's start from the beginning. Yeah, so here we go.
Hello everyone, James Charles here, and today I'm going to be making a very important video about a very important topic.
So as you see here, he has And he tried to do like the whole no makeup thing, but he has like a little bit of eyebrow going. He has probably some type of something there on his face to do like the whole no makeup look. He has his earrings, lock and key, which he should be locked up. Lock and key, lock up in jail. Like, child, anyway, so this is just sad, man. Okay, my mic is too close. Okay. Let's just keep going.
As many of you guys know, about 2 years ago now, I was involved with a very public online scandal in which some fellow YouTubers made some very serious accusations against me. And within the past couple of weeks, similar accusations are being made again. And I think it's very important that I get on camera and talk to you guys honestly about what is going on. When this first happened 2 years ago, I uploaded a video to my channel called No More Lies. And that video was a very planned video. It focused on receipts.
He always likes to mention No More Lies.
Defending myself in the situation, but I want you guys to know that this video that I'm going to be making today is going to be nothing like No More Lies. This is not exactly planned. I don't have a script. I will let you guys know that I do have just some notes in front of me of points that I want to make because this is a very, very serious topic. But today's video is going to be from the heart, and I'm going to focus on what happened, the conclusions that I've come to, and most importantly, holding myself accountable for my own actions.
Like, I feel like, okay, pause. I feel like he mentions No More Lies as a way to, like, remind people that he was able to come back. Like, he was able to, like, bounce back and stuff. Because the way he bounced back, he got 10 million subscribers since 2019. Explain it. I don't get it. Okay, I'm fixing my chain. Is my chain okay? There we go. Okay, but I don't get that. Okay, this is too tight now. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm like a hot mess. Let's keep going.
Foremost, I need to say sorry. I owe a massive apology to anybody that I've hurt or anybody that I've made uncomfortable with my actions. And I also want to say I'm sorry to my friends, family, and
yeah, that's sad. That's sad. Like your son, like you, like that's your family and like your friends, and it's like, oh, you're associated with a criminal, like, or like, dang, a person that literally harasses people. Dang, that sucks, man. Like, you know, and it's just like sometimes you have to remember that, like, when you're online, like I am and stuff, like the Woodley name is still like, it's attached to not just me. It's attached to other people. So I gotta make sure to check myself as well. Like, you can't just be whatever. The Dickinson name for James here is attached to other people, you know? So it's just sad. It's really just is sad. Yeah, but I forgot to mention my little intro stuff. Like, the things that I say here is Alea's words and Alea's words only. It's not D Clef. It's not my dad's that you see in my videos. It's not mom, sister, nothing. It is Alea's words. So if you're trying to come for somebody, come for me, and I'll bop you. No, I'm sorry. I'm not violent. I'm really not. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. But anyways, I forgot to do my let's just get started. It is serious. I'm sorry. I can't even finish it, Mom. I know my mom wanted me to hear my let's just get started, but this is a serious situation. Let's keep going.
One of these videos because you shouldn't have to, and this is really, really embarrassing. When this all started online a few weeks ago, it sparked a large conversation, and many people have shared their thoughts and opinions, and I want to take some time to address literally everything in today's video. But before doing that, I want to make it really, really clear that I fully understand my actions and how they are wrong. There's no excuse for them.
I don't think you do. I don't think you do because you were accused. That's what, oh man, I don't think you do because you were accused of this. When the first guy came out, you continued to post videos. You were, sorry, really quick. Let me duplicate this tab. You continued to post videos as if, hi sisters. Ooh, let me calm down. You continued to post as if it was another day. A week ago, that's probably 2 weeks ago now. But as if it was another day. No? You didn't care. You didn't know your actions until a second person come out, a third person came out, a fourth person came out. You were like, okay, I guess I now understand. Like, bruv, who you doing? Bruh. Like, I don't get that. I'm sorry, this thing just echoed. What the heck? Sorry. I'm like all over the place. I'm trying to check my stuff. Okay, like, what are you doing? Like, why are you, like, you're saying like you understand your actions, but you actually don't. Like, you're just saying that. It's just really annoying.
In this video either, and I hope that you will choose
Can
to
you
watch
hear it though?
all the way through. I also just want to make a quick note as well that I'm filming this on the night of March 31st. It is currently 12 in the morning. I'm alone here in the studio, and I know that when I upload this tomorrow, it is going to be April Fool's Day, which is...
Yo. Who even celebrates April Fool's though? Like, let's talk about that. 2, this whole I'm alone thing, H3 podcast also mentioned this because David Dobrik did the same thing. I'm alone. I'm finally alone. Like, I'm so busy all the time. People are always around me. I'm finally alone. Like, dude, that doesn't make it any better. That doesn't make you look any better in any way. So just stop.
It's awful timing because this video and this topic is not a joke in any way, shape, or form. And I don't want anybody to think that it is, but I also don't want to wait any longer to speak about this. I want you guys to know that this is very, very important to me, and I'm taking this very, very seriously. The last thing that I want to say before I just get into it is that I think it's important that I provide a trigger warning for this video. There's going to be topics and things talked about that are very, very
We're already
sensitive,
26 minutes in.
to some people,
I'm
and
so
I
sorry.
don't want anybody to
Trigger warning.
if they don't want to. So I'm just letting you know right now. But with all that said, I think it's time that we talk. In case anybody isn't aware of what's going on, within the past couple of weeks, 2 different people, both under the age of 18, have recently come forward. The
past couple of weeks, man, this has been years.
On social media. One of them being from last year and one of them being from more recent. In both of these cases, I added these people on Snapchat, asked how old they were right away, was told that they were 18, believed them, engaged in a flirty conversation, and then later on found out...
Let's go back a second. Let's listen to that again.
Recent. In both of these cases, I added these people on Snapchat, asked how old they were right away, was told that they were 18, believed them, engaged in a flirty conversation, and then later on...
Flirty conversation. I gotta find the clip from H3 podcast where he was like, it was a lot more than a flirty conversation. It was just a lot of things that shouldn't have been said. And also, why are you adding people on Snapchat? Like, what do you have to hide? Just get their phone numbers. Just text them. You believe their age, right? But like, it was so easy to look up one of the kids. Like, one of the kids had their age on the profile, saying that he was 15 on his TikTok profile. Like, on his Instagram, you couldn't see his age, but if you literally just clicked one button, it would take you to his TikTok and it said his age and it said 15. One of the other people, like, he said that he didn't know their ages, and I don't know if that's in these 3 cases, in this isolated cases, because there's a lot more, but in one of them, in the DMs, he would be like, oh, your birthday's coming up, happy birthday. Like, you know their birthday. Like, you know what's going on. You know how old they are. Like, you're lying to yourself. Let's continue, because there's just a lot.
That they were actually 16. Upon finding out, I was immediately embarrassed and blocked both people. Later on, when I saw them making videos about it and those videos going viral, my immediate reaction, completely honestly, was to be really, really upset. I wanted to get on camera and film another
victim blame
video where I gather all my receipts and all my screenshots and try to tell my side of the story and then just move on from the situation. And now,
like you did last
back,
time,
that was so stupid because as I did more research on these topics and self-reflected, I realized that the receipts and the screenshots and the specific details of the interaction really don't matter because I fucked up. And I needed to take accountability for my actions and most importantly, apologize to the people that were affected by them. these conversations should have never happened. Point blank, period. There's no excuse for it. There's no if, ands, or buts.
We should have learned that from last time. I just want to look something up very quickly because when this first started, James Charles had a tweet that completely blamed the children. I will continue to say the word children because they are children. I'm tired of people saying when somebody turns 14, young man, young woman, stop with that. They are kids. Let them be kids. Like, so sorry, I'm like slamming the keys. I'm honestly disappointed. Stop phone. Stop phone. Put that on silent real quick. Is this it? Is this her? I think this is it. Okay, I'm gonna zoom in on this. Is this still up? How did you not take? Oh, it's Trissa did. Trissa put this up. Wait, let me see it. I'm blind. Please, I can't read that small. I can't read that small. I'm blind. I'm blind. Okay, this is the 21st of February. The 26th of February. I'm gonna bring this down here. Can you see this? I'm gonna bring this down here so I can at least try to read it. Yeah, this is it. The 21st of, or the 26th of February. James Charles. There's a video going around about me on TikTok and Twitter of a guy calling me a groomer, and I want to address it right away. The accusations that I have groomed this person is completely false. Last week, I came across someone on my Instagram Explore page, saw he followed me and added me on he added me on Snapchat. Okay. The next morning, I woke up to several snaps from this person. Being excited, I added him back because he is a fan. Okay. So wait, hold on. Let me go back a second. I don't think I processed that right. Last week, I came across someone on my Instagram Explore page. Saw he followed me, and he added me on Snapchat. Saw that he followed me and added me on Snapchat. So you can add somebody. You can add like a person on Snapchat, right? Just by like, you don't have to like have somebody follow you back, like on Instagram, right? The next morning, I wake up to several snaps from this person. Being excited, I added him back. Okay, they added him back. Okay, saying he loved me and also lewd photos of themselves in the shower. I asked him how old he was right away, and he told me he was 18, so I started flirting back. Even if he was the same age as you, this just isn't right. In the excitement of meeting someone I thought could be potentially great, I didn't ask for a copy of his ID or passport. It's now clear, based on the video he uploaded, he was taking photos of me with another device, and he had an ulterior motive from the beginning. Later in the day, gosh, it's so small. I'm sorry. He said a few things that made me question the validity of his original age answer. And when I asked him to confirm his age once again, he admitted he was 16. I told him I was really uncomfortable and apologized for flirting. But he insisted on continuing talking, said it could be our little secret. He's a fan of mine and would never tell anyone. I told him I wasn't okay with this. He started getting upset, and at this point, I unfriended him. We haven't spoken since. I'm not victim blaming him or victimizing myself either. Simply sharing what happened, and what happened was not okay. After false allegations like this in the past, I would never knowingly engage with anyone underage and put my life on the line for a few Snapchats. Because of this situation like this, instead of taking someone's word for it, I now will ask to see the ID or passport of every guy I have a conversation with. It's like the way that little last sentence is like a way for him to be like, I will now ask for a passport and ID. Sounds weird. You know, like, yes, that's what you should be doing in the first place. But like that it doesn't seem like you learned. This is February the 26th, right? And this new video came out April 1st. Right? So it's just like, what am I trying to say? It's not like you've learned your situation, because obviously you're not being like, I'm going to take a break, or he does say that in his video, but he doesn't mean it. I am not going to go after people that look younger than me or try to go after kids. I'm going to learn from the situation and go for older men, or actually go for men that are in my status, that have 25.7 million subscribers or have millions of dollars. You know? Like when you say, "Oh, I'm going to go see the ID or passport." Like, let's finish this video.
And I take full responsibility for that. I trusted the information that was given to me rather than the information I could have and should have gotten myself. In both of these situations, doing research into these people's public social media profiles would have revealed their true ages, and therefore these conversations would have never happened in the first place, but I didn't do the research, and that is what is
it was literally one button
embarrassing
to find out his TikTok.
As
like, come on.
an adult, it is my job and my responsibility to verify who I'm talking.
It's sad because like some people just don't mature. Like after like not mature. Like you just should know. Like it's just not even. You know what I mean? You just should know. Like you can't do the whole. Well, James Charles just turned an adult. James Charles is 18 or something like that. No, he's 21.
And therefore there is no one to blame for this other than myself. To the guys involved with this situation, I want to say I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I added you. I'm sorry that I flirted with you, and I'm really sorry if I ever made you uncomfortable. It is completely unacceptable. I was being reckless, and after looking back and finally realizing that this was my own fault, I started doing a lot of thinking and reflecting to really try and figure out why I was actually allowing myself to be so reckless in the first place. In all other areas of my life, my friends, my business, I like to think of myself as pretty put together and on top of things, and
Okay, so I do a lot of research on this kind of stuff. Like I watched a bunch of videos about this particular apology video, and so there's this guy on YouTube that does like body language videos, and where he like analyzes them so they can like see their true nature and stuff. And I also like, this is something that I also go by too, but when he's saying like all my other areas of my life, I have it all together. Look,
in the first place, in all
he shakes his head no.
My friends, my business, I like to think of myself as pretty put together and on top of things, and I couldn't understand.
And it's just like, that's what he pointed out, and I was like, I also don't believe that he, like, nobody can say that they have everything put together. Like, don't lie.
Why relationships were the one outlier? Why were they not working? Why was this area of me so different? And I finally came to a conclusion. It sucks, and it is ridiculously embarrassing to admit this, but I think I have to, and that is that I'm desperate. I do understand that with these videos coming to light, it's really
pause the video. Like, that just makes me pause the video. Ooh, that just makes me so mad when he's like, the reason why I did this crime going after children is because I'm desperate. Huh? That's your excuse. Like, that's your, like, please explain it to me. That is your excuse, is I'm desperate. I'm sorry, just like, kids. Like, you know, this is a soft spot for me because I work with kids. I'm desperate. I'm desperate to be a D-lister by the time I'm 40. Am I gonna do that? Am I gonna do all of this extra stuff? No, I'm just gonna work for it or something. Like, you want a boyfriend, you have money. You can literally get a 21-year-old. There's a 21-year-old waiting at the door right now. It's just like, it's a pattern. Like, it happens so many times. So I'm just confused on like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. So many times. Let's just keep going. I'm desperate. Dude, come on. Come on.
Like, I
already disliked this, right? Look at the dislike ratio. 252K likes, 136 dislikes. There's need to be more dislikes. This is not enough dislikes. And we're gonna read the comments.
People to be in a relationship with, and I just want to say firsthand that is absolutely not the case. My hope has always been to be in a relationship with somebody around my age or older that I can relate to and that can make me laugh. And
stop the video. Cut the cameras. Oh, you can't see it. I'm sorry. But he's saying, see, I'm so sorry. I meant to go small again. I messed up.
Fortunately, I've not been able to.
See, this is a mess up. This is messing up, and I would do an apology video. I'm so sorry for not going smaller and you couldn't see the video, so I'm gonna go back so you can see it with his face. That's an apology video. This is a crime. See the difference?
It's absolutely not the case. My hope has always been to be in a relationship with somebody around my age or older that I can relate to and that can make me laugh. And
bye. Cut the cameras. Get the evidence. Let's go. I can't even type right. Figure it out. Ooh. Here we go.
Literally, knock it down and make two.
Literally a few nights ago, I was hooking up with the hottest guy from TikTok, actually.
When was this? I want to know the exact date when this was. 8 months ago. Okay, let's go.
Literally,
knock it down and make two.
Literally a few nights ago, I was hooking up with the hottest guy from TikTok, actually. And
what's his at on TikTok?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Fucking A. I'm just
it was
I
like
got 2 strikes.
It was
right now.
great, and I was like, he was like a DL guy or whatever, and I was like sucking his dick or whatever. And then
what's the deal?
down low, like into guys, but like on the DL.
Okay.
I was like sucking his dick or whatever, and then he like laughed and like didn't reciprocate anything with. No, he did say thank you. It was great.
Like this, like this. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Get to the point.
I always find it weird to say thank you after a BJ. Like,
okay, no, this isn't the
I
video.
have done it before, and it always
well,
does.
It was more of a thanks for having me after we had concluded the evening.
So he didn't reciprocate.
Not thanks for having me.
That's
in your
tea.
mouth. Just thanks for having me.
Well, a little bit of both.
Okay.
This isn't it. This isn't it. This isn't it. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Are you looking for love on a
Why is this 12 minutes long?
Yes.
like longevity?
Yes.
Because I
He's
I
not
hear these stories. We talk
mentally
about it,
and
like, how
emotionally
is your love
mature.
life?
Shit.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, so the thing is for me, I'm 21, but like I said, I have the mentality of a 40-year-old.
Yeah.
So for me, like, I'm much more mentally and emotionally mature than a lot of people my age. I'm not physically attracted to older guys, which sucks.
I didn't even finish the clip. Okay. Always wanted to be with the person that was my age or older. Okay. Let's go back to this one again. Let's go back to this one real quick. What did you say?
Emotionally mature than a lot of people my age. I'm not physically attracted to older guys, which sucks. Like, I would date, like, the absolute youngest, like, 18, 19 that looks a little bit older, or, like, 24 that, like, has a young personality.
Okay.
So, like, I'm in, like, a tough situation where, like, it's really hard for me to find people already that, like, want to date.
I'm just confused. You're looking for someone that's younger. Like, you literally said that you like younger men, children. But I'm literally confused by this. I'm gonna read the comments. Honestly, you're not mentally or emotionally mature if you're making the same mistakes. Period. He's literally talking about having the mindset of a 40-year-old, but not actually attracted to younger boys, but only attracted to younger boys. That's so weird. Okay. Oh, artist journey. I'm so sorry. Well, I don't believe he went after children intentionally. The problem was not verifying their age, especially when he has kids who idolize him and will do anything to speak to him, but I don't know. It's the fact that he went after his fans and also the kids. It's the fact that it's a pattern. One time, okay, you learned from it, but so many times you got. Hello, Jalen the gamer. Hi. But I'm just saying, so many times you got. That's a pattern. That's a problem. He should have been doing this whole checking their ID thing after the first allegation. If he really cared and he really was like, okay, maybe I shouldn't be doing this stuff, he would have been asked for their ID. Why are you going after your fans? That's still really, you're obviously looking for a power dynamic kind of thing where you're the older person and they're the younger person. They have no power over you. They're just idolizing you like, oh my gosh, it's James Charles, which I don't understand. I don't know how people idolize YouTubers. I don't get it. I don't see it. I don't understand. They don't do anything. Okay, I'm sorry. No, I'm a YouTuber. We work hard, you know? We do work hard. But there's actors. There's actors. There's directors. There's this thing is so loud. You don't have to be that loud, Mike. Calm down. Calm down. Sorry. But there's actors. There's directors. There's all these other things. I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but it's just I never idolized a YouTuber. I respect them. Cody Ko's really cool. Curtis Connor's really cool. PewDiePie's really cool. Okay, let's get back into this. But anyways, he lied here. He's lying here, pretty much.
That I can relate to and that can make me laugh. And unfortunately, I've not been able to find that person yet, but the idea of actually being in a relationship became so important to me that I was willing to trust too quickly, miss out on red flags, and most importantly, not take the precautionary measures that really anybody, but especially somebody with a public platform, should be taking before talking to anybody. And there's no excuse for that. When I've watched videos in the past of people talking about serious topics, such as this one, it's always really bothered me when people would talk about conclusions or changes that they're going to make without actually talking about how they got there in the first place. So I think it's really important that...
Why is this all the way up here? Move.
I just honestly think that I owe it to you guys to kind of walk you through...
Wait, why is it covering his face?
James Charles here,
Why is it covering his face like that?
Younger people to be in a relationship with, and I just want to say firsthand that is absolutely not the case. My hope has always been trust.
I don't really want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that again.
It really bothered me when people would talk about conclusions or changes that they're going to make without actually talking about how they got there in the first place. So I think it's really important that I do that in this video. I just honestly think that I owe it to you guys to kind of walk you through...
Let me turn this up some more. I'm sorry, guys.
So you know that I'm taking this seriously, how I came to terms with my desperation, and how it led me here. In 2019, my dating life became even more public than it already was when I was called out and labeled as a predator. You guys...
You would think he would learn from then. You would think that, oh, whoa. I just got super lightheaded just now. I need to eat. You would think that he would learn from 2019. That's old, y'all. Y'all don't understand like how mad I get. So I'm gonna take a break. I'm sorry, real quick. I'm gonna take a pause from this video really quickly because I do want to address something that gets me really mad. I've seen this a lot on TikTok, and I've seen other Black creators mention this when LGBTQ community people try to be like, we're just as oppressed as Black people, and I would be like, where, who, where? Because you're still white. I'm so sorry. You're still white. People can't see that you're gay just if you were to walk around in like a, let's say if you were walking around in all Black, they'd be like, oh, white guy. I can't, let me try to take it off real quick. Let me get my, Aunt Jackie's, oh, so clean. Let me try to rub it off real quick. So, as I said in the beginning, if Marquez Brownlee, if Caleb City, if ABBA and I don't actually watch them. Let me not even give them a shout out. I do not watch them. If a Black YouTuber was in the same situation in 2019, in 2021, they would be so done. It's not even funny. It's not even funny how done it would be. So you had it. You had the privilege of getting a second chance. So how did this happen again? There's obviously a problem. There's obviously a pattern. Ciao. Anyway, so let's, is this turned up? Okay.
Story, so I don't want to go back into details, but pretty much I had to get on camera and prove that I was being lied to. I had all the receipts to back it up, but at the time I also recognized that I definitely needed to change the way I was going about dating because clearly something was not working. And in that video, I made a vow and a promise to myself and to you guys as the audience that I would be way more careful moving forward. And that promise was not one that I kept. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, at the time—
You're literally admitting. You're admitting to what you've done. It's so crazy how he just
posted
admits
No More
to
Lies. I really thought that like the only issue was kind of like the straight guys and being lied to. But I—
Stop! They're kids. Yeah, they lied to you, but like that's not like the big problem of it. It's you. It's you going for your fans and stuff. Like you know your demographic.
Now I realize that it was obviously a much deeper problem, and I really wish that at that time I had spent the time to sit down, look at myself in the mirror, and try to get to the root of the problem and understand why I was actually allowing myself to get into these situations instead of just brushing it off and saying like it's the straight guys and it's the lie. But like I said, I didn't, and as time progressed, my desire for a relationship never really went away, and I slowly started ignoring red flags again.
For what though?
And also
like relationships are too
my
much.
friends and the important people around me that warned me that I was going to get hurt. And to them, I also feel like I really owe an apology because I should have listened, and I feel like if I did, we probably wouldn't be here today. Looking back now and just trying to do my best to piece this all together in my head.
I wonder who else knew. And I wonder who else knew, and I wonder who he actually sexually assaulted. Because I'm not saying this is all allegations. This is all allegations. This is all hypothetical. This is all a conspiracy. What I'm about to say next is a conspiracy, hypothetical conspiracy. He has had sex with a child. Conspiracy. That is a complete conspiracy. I don't know. There's no evidence, nothing. That is a conspiracy theory thing, okay? But like what we know on the surface level and what has been out to the public, what is the stuff that we don't know? Maybe he doesn't even know that he's done something with the child. This is just all hypothetical. I don't know.
I think that
it's just
my
crazy.
lack of experience when it came to dating growing up, and then all of a sudden having a lot of attention from different types of men, some for good reasons and some for bad reasons, really affected me in ways that I didn't quite understand. I honestly just thought that I had really, really bad luck and that I was being taken advantage of
You're
when
rich.
that wasn't the
You know
case at
it, yeah.
all. And I had the mentality that I could reach out to literally anybody and use my Explore page and For You page as a dating app. And eventually,
That's not right.
I would just happen to find the right person. But
Your
that's
explore page where your fans are and your feed.
just
Okay.
not how dating works, literally at all. It's gross, it's weird, and it's desperation. I just really thought it was important to share my thought process and the conversations that I've been having with myself and professionals behind the scenes in order to help myself fully understand the situation so I could properly hold myself accountable for how I got here in the first place. When these videos started to come to light, power imbalance became a really large topic of conversation on social media, and rightfully so.
Same with
In
David
2019, when I
Dobrik.
had my whole situation, I was accused of abusing my fame, money, and power to get what I
Period.
wanted. And when I responded to that at the time, I said that that was disgusting and that I would never want to do that. And to this day, I still stand behind that sentiment 1000%. So when it was getting brought up again, I got really, really frustrated and was trying to understand, because I was thinking to myself, like, okay, I know that this situation shouldn't have happened. I know that this conversation shouldn't have occurred. I take responsibility for that.
It's like same age people. Same age people. Two 25-year-olds. Let's just say two 25-year-olds. One is a boss and one is an employee. And the boss is like, "Can I have your number?" And the employee's like, "I need a job. Here's my number." Like, I have nothing else. I need this job. Here's my number. Like, that's a power wow. That's a power imbalance. The words. The boss controls that employee's job. They're like, "Here is my number. There's nothing I can do right now. There's nothing I can, like," you know? The fans in this situation, they're not like, "Oh, here's my Snapchat." They're like, "Oh my gosh, I can get clout. I can probably get money from this. It's James Charles. Oh my gosh, like, I could probably be on his channel," all these things. Just like David Dobrik, his fans were like, "I can get on his vlogs. And if you get on his vlogs, you get so much clout, you get so many followers, all these things." That is what the power imbalance is. Like, how did you
But at
not
the same
know?
time, like, they DM'd you first. They lied to you. They flirted first. Like, you didn't use your fame, money, and power
Look
to
at
get
you, look at him trying to do like quotations, but this is how he really feels.
anything. But I've now realized that that mentality is completely wrong,
Right.
because a power imbalance can happen even when it's not intentional. What I wasn't getting before is that the excitement that comes with talking to a celebrity is literally enough to make somebody do or say something that they normally wouldn't, even if that celebrity isn't intentionally weaponizing their fame, money, or power. And that's the concept that I just wasn't.
Literally, it's illegal in like regular companies. Like, you know what I mean? Like how I said. Like HR, where's his HR? Like, why doesn't he's so famous? 25 million subscribers, 25 million people. There's 350 million people in America alone. So like that number percentage, whatever. But I'm just saying, does he not have an HR that like reviews his stuff?
Getting, but I now do. Even though I'm able to turn off my social media and just talk to somebody outside of the spotlight about something normal, in normal clothes and no makeup on as James Dickinson, that doesn't change the fact that to them, I'm still James Charles. And that's something that I can't turn off. For me, having a public platform has become such a huge part of my life that at this point, it does feel normal. But I have to understand that to 99.9% of people, it's not normal and will never be normal. And that's where the power imbalance lies that I wasn't understanding. But I'm so glad that I finally do, because like I said in 2019,
Wow, we're glad that you
taking
had your
advantage of that power
awakening
imbalance is
moment.
something that I would never
We're
ever
really
want
happy.
to do, but unintentionally was. With this situation blowing up, there are a lot of people speaking about this online, whether it be sharing their opinions, arguing back and forth, or most importantly, holding me accountable for my actions. I understand that posting this video today is not going to stop those conversations, but is going to spark more of them. And that's something that I am completely okay with, because I really feel like these are topics that we need to be speaking about a lot more.
We need to talk
also wanna
about
make it
you
clear,
in specific.
too,
Like, he thinks that we're just going to be talking about SA. Yes, we need to be talking about SA. And we need to be talking about grooming and all these stuff that is terrible. And I actually recommend a TV show for y'all called I Need Water. Water. Sorry. I'm black. What else can I tell you? Everything's a beat. Everything's a beat. Hey, I'm sorry. Let me get back. I don't even know what I was saying. I have ADHD. I have ADHD. I should really go to a doctor. Right? I should really go to a doctor. I need somebody in the comments to tell me what I was talking about because I forgot as I was making a joke. And let me go back so I can remember what I was saying.
Topics that we need to be speaking about.
Yes. So we need to be talking about SA to normalize it, and we need to be talking about grooming. But the thing is, with these videos and these commentaries that people are making about James Charles, we're talking about James Charles's situation, James Dickinson's situation. We're not just making things up. Like, we're keeping you accountable. We're keeping the conversation going so you can get consequences for your actions. Because if it was the person right next to you, somebody that didn't have millions of dollars, they would be done. They would be done. So we need to keep you accountable and not keep letting these YouTubers get away with it.
A lot more. I also want to make it clear too that through uploading this video today, my hope and my expectations are not to, press post and then forget about it and move on and wash my hands as if nothing happened, because something did happen.
Like a lot of people
and what happened was not okay, and I don't want to just forget about it. I should have been more careful in every single way when it comes to the ways that I was looking for a relationship. I didn't do the proper research, and for that I am once again ashamed and embarrassed. I can't take it back as much as I wish that I could, but I am really, really glad that I now fully understand the situation, so I'm able to do better in the future, and
whatever, man.
I really hope to show that to you guys. I'm a firm believer that when scandals or situations like this happen, you can get on camera and upload an apology video where you say sorry a million times all day long, but the only way to actually show and prove that you are sorry is through action and change. And I'm going to change. This whole situation has been so embarrassing and I'm ashamed, but like I said, I'm now educated and fully understand what went on. And I'm making a promise to all of you right now on camera that I will be way more careful moving forward with every single person that I speak to. My For You page and Explore page are not dating apps, and I will stop treating them as if they are.
Are we done here, Sam?
I also have already started asking for proper identification from every single guy that has either reached out or that I was speaking to, and will continue doing so for the rest of time. I now understand the root of the problem.
But yes, you should.
I understand how and why I, and only I, caused myself to get into this situation. I understand that this could have and should have been easily avoided, and I also understand that I need to be aware of my platform at all times. I didn't understand how a situation like this could affect the people involved, but now I do. And for that, to the victims, I am so, so sorry. And I promise that something like this will never, ever happen again. I also feel like I owe an apology to my friends, family, team members, and also fans that had to watch this all go down again. To all of you guys, I once again wish that I had listened earlier on.
I can't just forgive someone in 3 seconds.
You guys
because
saw this.
You didn't see your actions until more of the boys had to come out. When the first guy came out, you could have done this video, but you continued to post as if it was another day.
And I didn't, and I'm really, really sorry for not taking that seriously.
I'm giving him his time. He said to finish the video, he might say something.
A better person and a better role model, like I promised that I would be. I'm going to be taking some time away to reflect and further educate myself on these topics. I think at this point it's really important that I do so I'm able to follow through with my word and prove to you guys that I will be a better person.
He needs to do a Logan Paul.
I won't be here posting. I do want people to know that I will still be here, available, listening, and learning. At this point, if you made it all the way through the video, I really appreciate it and just wanted to say thank you for listening.
No, I don't care.
And I hope to never disappoint you again.
Stop talking to me. No. Let's read the comments. See, look, he was at 27. He was at 29 point. He was at 25.7 million. And now he's at 25.6 million. So he's lost some subscribers. When he said before I do that, I legit thought he was about to shout out a sponsor for the video. That's so funny. I would have passed away if he said April Fools. I would have passed at the very end. April Fools. Oh my gosh. The thing is, they literally all look their age. I'll keep on commenting it, and you'll keep on deleting it. James saying I'm not trying to make excuses while making excuses. These YouTube apologies are getting funnier and funnier. Embarrassing. You brought this onto yourself, babe. So now you have to face the repercussions. Oh, this one. So people get their lives ruined after one of these incidents, but James gets multiple tries. Seems fair. If we don't, guys, I need y'all to really listen. If we don't keep this guy accountable and we can let him like get away with it again, we don't know how far this can go into a Harvey Weinstein or a Bill Cosby situation where he has so much power where people are like, when I associate myself with James Charles, I get money. I get more money. I get more clout, all these things. So if we don't keep him accountable, we don't know how far it will go. We don't know what will happen next. And I know we know this guy since he was a kid, And because we're the same age, we're almost the same age. He's about to turn 22. I'm about to turn 21. So when he came up, I was growing up with him, you know? And like, I know we've known him for so long and all that stuff. And it's just like, oh, he's like a friend. He's like, I've known him. Like, he wouldn't do this. You don't know him. You know the persona that he puts onto the screen. You don't know him. And so I know that you really want to be like, well, he's going to be okay. It's good. He's good. If we let him get away with it, he's just going to do it again. Just like when we gave him a second chance in 2019. There's been so many incidents of harassment, of sending nudes. Like, what else do we need? And in the midst of all of this, Shane Dawson is trying to come back. I don't even want to get into that today, because I have some homework. But I'll leave y'all with that. I'm just saying that James Charles needs to be kept accountable, and we need to keep talking about this. If you have a YouTube channel, make a commentary about it. If you know people that do commentaries about James Charles or something like that, make sure to like their stuff. Make sure to just boost it, because it's just not okay, and he needs to understand that. He needs to be. I hope he's watching them. I hope he's watching H3 podcast, because they call him out, because they're in it. They're celebrities with him. You know, they're in the same vicinity. But yeah, like I said, in the midst of this, Shane Dawson's trying to come back, which is a whole other story of who Shane Dawson is if you don't know his whole situation. Just what? So, if you like this video, if you like this commentary, this little talk about James Charles, let me know in the comments what you think about the situation. Do you think that James should get another chance, a third chance? Do you think that he should just quit YouTube and end it there? Do you think that he should be held accountable, or do you think that he's also a kid? Like, do you think that he's also a kid and just should get away with it? I really would like to know what you think. Let me put this music back on. It's loud. But I just think overall, I think that it's sad, and David Dobrik shouldn't get away with it. And with Dom, James Charles shouldn't get away with it. Shane Dawson, I don't even remember if he done a crime, but I know that he's been racist, has a track record of pedophilia. Why are these guys able to just be on YouTube and make millions of dollars? I don't get it. I'll see you next Monday. Thanks for watching.